Call me late to the bandwagon, cause I really was, but I got a chance not too long ago to rent Your Name on Amazon. I watched it the night I rented it, and it made me cry 3 times on my first viewing. I'm not really the kind of guy who cries a lot at anime. Movies, TV, and books are all much the same. I think the reason is just that most stuff doesn't really resonate with me. People say all the time you should try and put yourself in someone else's shoes, but in real life that doesn't happen. You can't figure out how someone else feels unless you've been through exactly what they have, and that's literally not possible. This hurts for me to admit. I fight to keep myself happy, and I'm constantly looking for things that I'll want to do. My default state is very lonely. It's who I am. I can't really change that. Your Name expressed that same feeling very, very strongly. Watching it is the closest I've ever felt to having someone else understand what I go through. I've never been able to really put my feelings about my loneliness into words, at least not without omitting a lot of important details. It's a complicated subject, and the abstract nature of it, coupled with how painful it is to talk about, makes it difficult to finish describing those feelings from start to finish. Without some sort of visual medium or music to accentuate what I'm feeling, or even the right outdoor temperature to get me feeling just the right way, I cannot accurately describe the kinds of feelings that come about when I'm down. It's like there's something constantly missing, and I don't know how to describe it because I can't recall what it is. A part of me doesn't want to accept that maybe there's nothing missing and I'm just not happy. I think that part of me is right to refuse that. Hell, I hope it's right. There's a powerful feeling of longing that comes about whenever I think of other lives I could have had. Sometimes I'll just lay down and wonder if I'd be any happier with what somebody else has as opposed to what I do. I think in the end, the answer to that question is no, I wouldn't be. It's not about me having everything. I don't want everything. If I had everything, the world would stop being special because nothing would be new or mysterious to me anymore. Many have said that when everyone is special, no one is. And at least when it comes to our lifestyles, I think that's the case. In Your Name, Mitsuha and Taki both enjoy each other's lives, whereas the opposite can be said for themselves. Mitsuha loves being in Tokyo and going to the cafe and flirting with Okodera, and Taki has a blast intimidating Mitsuha's classmates, making guys and girls both fall head over heels for her and hiking with her family. The two never have time to get bored of each other's lives, so every day they spend in each other's bodies is bright, colorful, and full of meaning. I've lived in both the backwoods, quiet parts of my hometown and very recently the local downtown parts, so the things Mitsuha and Taki are used to are both familiar to me. I can relate to both of them in one way or another at the very start of the film, and that feeling only grows stronger as the film progresses. I know what it's like to go what feels like a life away to meet someone you love. I know what it's like to worry if you'll only be a nuisance to them and wonder how things will go. And I'm agonizingly familiar with how it feels when someone you care about drops off the face of the earth and everything you remember about them slowly starts to fade. I think it's obvious why I can't elaborate on every detail of these memories. There are other people involved, and it wouldn't be right of me to disclose personal information like that. But I know what distance feels like, especially with that frustrating tug at the back of your mind telling you that you're so close yet still so far away. I know what it's like to lose someone and slowly doubt everything you ever knew or felt about them. And Your Name certainly wasn't shy about stirring up those memories of mine. I can, without any doubt whatsoever, say that Your Name is currently my favorite movie. You almost certainly already know that the movie looks phenomenal and has a soundtrack that can jerk some tears by itself. Those are definitely players, but they're not the reason why I love this movie so much. Very, very few things can get me as emotional as this movie does. It just resonates with a part of me that I don't know how to express in everyday conversation. I want a happy ending like this movie gives. I wish I could share something as personal as what Taki and Mitsuha have with someone. I wish that stuff like this was real so I could stop saying that I want it and just have it. But I know that won't happen. That's what makes the idea so special to me. And that's okay. I may be a lonely person, but there are things in life that make being lonely worth dealing with sometimes. Stupid, simple stuff like walking to 7-Eleven at midnight with my friends, or playing with my dogs in the yard, or even these videos that I make for the internet are enough to make life good. It doesn't take having everything to appreciate the little things you have, and often it's better just to do the latter. When I moved for the first time in my life last year, it really, truly put a lot of things into perspective. I started to appreciate things more, and now more than ever, I tend to hang on to the smallest stuff. I won't pretend it's a constant. We all get used to our surroundings too much for our own good sometimes. We all need a change now and then. Sometimes we just need a reminder of how much that stuff means to us. You wanna know why I love your name? Because, to me, it is that reminder.